Hi everyone, Stacy Palmer here again for the entree category. Today I'm really excited because I'm sharing with you a soup that was inspired by the Olive Garden. Whenever I go there, I always get this soup, okay? So I got to thinking and I came up with my own version. I described the soup as a creamy, brothy soup. So broth, we have chicken broth here. Creaminess, you're going to add the Philadelphia cream cheese. And in addition to that, we're going to add potatoes to the broth to add a little heartiness to it. Sweetness is going to come from the leeks. For the spicy sausage, I'm going to use sweet turkey Italian sausage. And for the leafy vegetable in it, I'm going to use kale. So in addition to those ingredients, I have salt and pepper, I have butter, I have fresh thyme, and I have dried thyme. And that's it. This soup is very versatile. It's a really elegant soup. You can serve it every day for, as an everyday dinner dish for your family, or you can serve it for a dinner party. What's even more awesome than that is that it's super easy to make. With that said, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get the leeks chopped, okay? So with the leeks you want to use just the white part of the leek. Alright, so we have the leeks cleaned, then you're just going to chop them up. When you're done chopping your leeks, you want to end up with basically a cup. While we're waiting on the butter to melt, we're going to start on the potatoes. So the potatoes, I use the baby Dutch yellow potatoes. I'm going to cut the potatoes in little bite-sized pieces. And as you can tell, I'm leaving the skin. Okay, so the butter is all melted and it's sizzling. We're going to add our 1 cup of leeks. Okay, the leeks are nice and translucent, so now we're ready to go to the next step. So you're going to remove the Italian sausage from the casing and add it to the pot. Along good. Now we're going to add our potatoes. Now as you can see, I've cut the potatoes into small pieces. That's what's so nice about the yellow baby Dutch potatoes. They're already small, so when you cut them up, it doesn't take much effort. I'm going to add these two. The leeks and the sausage. I'm going to add some chicken broth. My favorite soup ever. So you have the potatoes, the leeks, the sweet Italian sausage, the butter, and the chicken broth. Now we're going to prepare the kale. Now, they come in bunches, and I got about 5 stalks here. So I'm going to remove the stem from the bottom, and then I'm going to remove the middle vine as well. So removing the bottom stem. Okay. So then once you have that done, you're going to take it and chop it into smaller pieces. You know, it's interesting when I thought about this soup and I thought about how could I replace, what leafy vegetable can I use to sort of mimic the soup at the Olive Garden. I thought of kale and I thought, oh, my kids, they're going to hate it. But they don't. They eat it and they like it. So this recipe calls for both fresh thyme and dried thyme. You could use one or the other, but I think that adding both just gives it that much more flavor. So what I'm doing is I'm just removing some fresh thyme. While the soup is coming to a boil, we're going to add a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon and a half of pepper. Okay, so you're going to let this boil until the potatoes become tender. This soup, again, as I was saying, it's very flexible, so it can be vegetarian or non-vegetarian. So for all your vegetarian friends out there, they'll like that. Now what you're going to start doing is you're going to take some of the potatoes and some of the broth and add it to a food processor. It makes this creamy consistency here. And then you're going to add this back into the pot. After blending it in a food processor, it becomes that nice buttery broth color from the potatoes. We're going to add the kale and let the kale get tender. Alright, so the kale has been boiling in the soup for about 15 minutes. And it's nice and wilted. And lastly, what you're going to do is you're going to add your Philadelphia cream cheese. Get a small bowl, add some broth to it, and whisk in the Philadelphia cream cheese. Once it's whisked well, you add it back to the pot, stir it, and you're ready to serve. Well, here's my soup. I wanted to present it two ways to show you that it can be shown as elegant and casual. So here it is, casual, in a bread bowl, and I have here my parsley on the top and a little bit of cracked pepper. And then here it is in a more elegant setting. For everyday dinner or for an elegant dinner party, this soup translates well any situation. It's quick, it's easy, it's hearty, it's silky because of the Philadelphia cream cheese. It is fantastic. I hope that you try it at home, and I hope that you grow to love it like my family has. Thanks, and have a great day. We'll see you next time.